Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well, today I'm trying an experiment. As you can see, I've got these three angels here. Now they are still quite soft and flexible, even though they are over 48 hours since I made them. And the reason being that my hand slipped with the resin, and I think there was much more hardener than what's the word, than the actual resin. So so I'm going to try an experiment, and as they've all got a little ridge around the back, see, I mean they really need trimming, but I thought, let me try some UV resin and see if that helps. Let's see if that helps to harden them up, because I really don't want to waste them if I can rectify this. So I'm just going to try putting some resin on here, and we'll see. Probably you experts in resin know the answer to this already, but I don't, and I haven't had a chance to look it up either. So I think let's give it a go here. So I'm just going to try and spread this out a bit, and also if you have tips for this, please, I would welcome them. Just how to make sure there are no dents in the coating of the UV resin. It actually seem to be flowing quite well, which is good. So you would have thought if extra hardener went in, it would harden it, but obviously it doesn't. So because it didn't have enough of the epoxy to react with. So there we are. You live and learn, and I think that's what's great. But I am, for you, any of you who are new to resin, this is a note, a note of experience. As I said, I'm sure all of you who watch me are not new to resin, but should you be in the off chance, then do take care to follow the instructions on the bottle, rather than thinking you can. It doesn't matter, because after all, resin's not cheap. And right, I think that's all covered. So I'm going to pop it under here. I'm only going to do one, because if it doesn't work, then I'm going to pop that under there for a little bit, and we'll see what happens. So my fingers are crossed because I have an order for 10 of these angels, and I have 6 which are a bit floppy. So if I can save them, it just saves a lot of work, doesn't it? It's funny because some of the things that I made are not floppy. They're not flexible like these are. So I don't know what the criteria for that is. But the smaller items are not. They're like pendants and things. They seem to have hardened fine. Maybe because I added some resin paste. I don't know. You just don't know, do you? So just cleaning my molds while I'm talking to you. So yes, so I've still got my factory going. I've had an order for another 4 cribs, and as I said, 10 more angels. So that's 20 angels altogether. No, actually 22 altogether I've had orders for. So so yeah, I hope you can't hear the noise outside my door. I apologize for that. Right, let's see if this is going to work. Yeah. Oops. And I've got another thing I want to try. These are pendants. They're not flexible, but I don't like the colour. It's supposed to be green, chameleon green, and well, this one's a bit floppy, so I might try on that one. And this one is solid. So what I'm wondering is if I can add some green resin to the back. So I'm going to try that. Just going to put a bit of resin in here, and now that has finished. Has that hardened? Still a bit flexy. Anyway, I think I'm going to put that on for a bit longer. See. So I had done a crib. I think I've shown you that before, and whoops, it's a bit too much. The stand and both things were flexible, very flexible. So okay, so let's see. Let's do it on one of the little ones. I'm just going to do a little bit and see what happens. Oh yeah, that looks okay now. So I'd done a crib, and I thought, okay, I'll put it together, put it in the stand. And so the first thing that happened was that the stand stuck to the bit that's upright, so it's not in two pieces anymore. And then, of course, the bit that was standing upright just bloop, like that, turned over. So at the moment I've got it propped up with 2 glue sticks to try and get it to cure straight. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Right, okay, so we're just going to do this all the way around. And I have done a lot of experimenting actually off camera, I have to say. Trying colouring the moulds with mica powders and things to save me colouring them afterwards. But I haven't done it very successfully so far. Not so that I like the finished object. I'm still having to go over with acrylic paint, which is a bit of a nuisance, but anyway, that's all right. I think probably my main problem is that I'm not cleaning the mica properly, and probably there's bits of it floating around. Okay, so let's see what this looks like if I put that under there. Okay, let's take this one out now. This has worked okay. There are 1 or 2 bits, and it's a lot less flexible than it was, so fingers crossed. And it was okay. Now I'm going to paint this up anyway, this one. I don't want to waste this resin that I've poured into here. So if any of you have any other ideas of what I can do to harden up sticky resin. Be very grateful to know. So if you've got any tricks. Okay, let's just spread this out a bit. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Okay, looks okay. I think I'll pop that under there. And now see, it is still a bit flexible, but I don't think it's nearly as flexible as this one is, for example. So I'm going to carry on. Carry on with just trying with the UV resin for a little while. So thank you all so much for watching, and take care, have a good day, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.